Hello everyone and welcome to COM 209 Intrapersonal Communication. My name is Brandon Stowe and I am going to make my video visible here so you can see my face. Hi, here I am coming to you from my office on the Westminster campus. And what I wanted to do is just kind of take a few minutes to run you through a quick introduction to this course so you can kind of have an idea of what you might be getting into taking an intrapersonal communication class. So let me move my face down to the corner here to make it a little bit smaller, and then just want to walk you through a little bit of what you can expect being in this class. First of all, what is this course really all about? I'm not sure if you have any experience taking communication classes, but we're going to talk about the differences between interpersonal communication and intrapersonal communication as we go through this. So, if you have had a class in the past, this is different. It of course has some overlap, as all classes in the same discipline do. But what is this one really all about? This one's really all about looking at how we communicate with ourselves. I know that might sound a little bit weird, but really over the course of this class, you're going to embark on a journey through yourself. And I put that in quotation marks because you're going to explore yourself. That may sound cheesy, but we're going to spend some time setting up some theoretical and conceptual foundations in the first few weeks. Then you're going to explore the experiences, thoughts, communicative events, etc., that make you who you are. It's one of the really cool things about this class is that you're kind of studying you, which is really interesting and challenging in a lot of cool ways. You'll work toward a higher level of self-awareness, intrapersonal communication competency, and then kind of set some goals for yourself as we come to the end of this class. So as I said, it's a journey through yourself, and we're going to work toward some goals. I got caught up trying to look in the camera and talk. Um, so here are a few things I want you to know. This is really important as we set out to study intrapersonal communication. There's some things I want you to know. If you really want to get something out of this class, you have to take self-reflection seriously, or even introspection. We will talk about the differences between those kind of over the course of the semester, but you have to take self-reflection seriously. You're going to have to think back over your past. You're going to have to look at how you interact with yourself and others now, and you're going to have to kind of look and set some goals for your future self, okay? Also, I want to tell you from the get-go that self-disclosure will play a role in this course. You will have to write about yourself. You will have to answer some questions about some things and how you communicate within yourself, and giving examples of self-talk, for instance, and stuff like that. So I'm not asking you to share your deepest, darkest secrets with us in the class or anything like that, but I am asking you to understand that you're going to have to self-disclose a little bit over the course of this class, all right? Because of all the self-reflection that's happening, because of some of the self-disclosure, this is a writing-intensive course. You will be doing a lot of writing. Expect to be doing approximately, and I mean approximately, 5 pages of writing, typed, double-spaced, per week minimum. And that does not count the discussions that you're going to be taking part in. Those will be their own thing. Okay, I want you to kind of set up that expectation that you're going to be needing to be sitting down and writing and reflecting and putting words onto a page, either by hand or with a keyboard, because that is a big part of the class, and it's how you get what you need to get out of this class. Okay. So then, okay, Brandon, if it's 5 pages per week, how much time do I need to be successful each week in this course? I like to set up this expectation from the get-go. I always like to start off with the federal credit hour definition. There is a definition of what counts as a credit hour. So 1 credit hour equates to at least 1 hour of classroom or instructor-directed teaching. That's what I'm doing right now. This is instructor-directed teaching. And a minimum of 2 hours out-of-class student work per week for a 15-week class. Now, we have to do a little bit of math and kind of work it around around a little bit because this is a 3-credit 10-week course. So we are on a condensed schedule, and we have to do the work of a 15-week course in 10 weeks. I've had students ask before, does a 10-week course have less material? No, it has the same material, you just have to do it in less time. So it requires a larger time commitment during the week than a 15-week course would. So, to break it down, this means because we're a 3-credit class on 10 weeks, it's 4 hours each week in class. That means expect 4 hours to be in class doing discussions, 4 hours watching screencasts like this. Stuff like that. Okay, so technically that's the 4 hours in class. I usually suggest setting aside 3 or 4 times a week of 1.5 or 2 hours each time to do your discussions, to watch the lectures, to ask questions, all that stuff. Okay, this class will not work for you if you try to sit down on Saturday morning and do it all. My discussions don't work that way, and there's just too much to do. Okay, so and then you should probably expect somewhere between 4 and 6 hours of outside of class stuff. There's reading to do. The writing and reflection and assignment creation in this class are definitely going to be something you need to make sure you plan for. Okay, so total, I would be very careful and I would expect approximately 10 hours each week total between the 4 hours in class and between the 4 to 6 outside of class. I would expect between 6 and 10 hours each week to get through this course and be successful. You might be able to do this course in less time each week, but I'm not sure how well you'll do. Let me just be honest about that. Okay, I want you to stay in this class. I want you to do well. I'm just trying to be clear about the expectations of time. So then, what are my next steps, Brandon? Now that you've totally freaked me out about the time commitment, please understand that I find the time commitment goes quickly in this class. The students enjoy the material. You're getting to sort of understand how you communicate with yourself and how your self forms and how your identity and that negotiation of it in the everyday world happens. And so this is a really cool course, and I want to encourage you to please stay around. But then so the next thing you should do is you should go check out the course syllabus. I've got all the policies and procedures and everything in there. You can take a look at the course schedule. I also have things broken down step by step in D2L for you. It's very kind of user-friendly, I hope. I'm trying to make it user-friendly, where you go into the content section of D2L and it will say, Step 1, watch this. I hope that's how you got here. Step 2, go check out the syllabus. Step 3, and then I have time estimates for each thing so that you can really budget your time, and you know that if you sit down to do something and you've only got 15 minutes, that's plenty of time, or no, I need to wait till I've got half an hour, something like that. Check out the course syllabus. Introduce yourself on the first discussion board. I've got a discussion board where we're going to introduce ourselves, and instead of fully introducing myself here, I'm going to participate on the discussion board so I can kind of give you an example of what I'm looking for out of the discussions, and you can kind of get to know me as I'm getting to know you, kind of in the same medium. So I really look forward to getting to know you throughout the course of this class. This is a really cool course. I've rebuilt it from the ground up. I'm really excited to go through all the material with you. It's really, really cool. I can't say that enough. I'm super excited. I look forward to getting to know you as we go on this journey together. If you have any questions, there is a question discussion board in the discussion section where you can post questions all semester long, or shoot me an email either in D2L or my college email. That's all in the syllabus. Otherwise, I look forward to getting to know you. I'll see you in the discussions.